You want the recognition, you want the status, you want the money, you want the notoriety, then pal, get on Ric Flair one time. We are the best there is, and believe it, put it in the bank, whether you like it or not, we are the best there is. This is what Ric Flair's all about, you know. There are so many times that I walk out here, and I feel the excitement, I feel the pulse of the world, and sometimes I get so carried away that I don't take time. Honey, I'll see you tonight at the Marriott, and I'll be quiet. I gotta talk. Sometimes I don't take time to enunciate and really get the point across. What's on my mind tonight is this: when this lays down next to me at night, I feel as secure as a man can feel in the sport of professional wrestling. Woo! You want the recognition, you want the status, you want the money, you want the notoriety, then pal, get on Ric Flair one time. We are the best there is, and believe it, put it in the bank, whether you like it or not, we are the best there is.
Ooh, brother. Welcome into Suns Valley Podcast, everybody. Brought to you, of course, by Prize Picks. Scary game ahead. Let's, speaking of Prize Picks, let's take a little look-ski at what I got. All right, so tonight I'm going to need Devin Booker to get 20 points. That's not crazy, right? We can do 20 points, boys, right? Devin Booker can score 20 points. Methinks. Gillespie and Durant combining for 5 threes. Gillespie could score 5 threes. Durant could hit all 5 threes. Me just needs the two of them to get to that number together. Something's got me worried about it, though. I don't know why. I really shouldn't be. It seems comfortable. Dylan Brooks, I need you to get 1 assist for me, my guy. Just 1. I ain't talking about going full Steve Nash. I'm just saying at some point, make the right play and help someone else because you get trapped or something. I don't know. I mean, is that crazy, people? Am I asking too much? Here's the crazy thing. You know me, I love Mark Williams. I went against him with the rebounds. He's going up against Şengün. He doesn't get that many rebounds in the first place. So why not pick him to get under 8? You know? I don't know. You guys tell me if you think that is crazy. I feel kind of solid about tonight, so we'll see. But thank you guys for coming and hanging out. Let's take a look-ski. Kind of a new little setup for us tonight. Not much different. Just slight little changes. Trying to update things. We got Joker in the house, of course. Stoney. 6-man Sundo snoozing. Hey, Dot, what up? Let's see. We got Phoenix in the house. Phoenix Rise Up, what up? Thank you guys for coming and hanging out. Stefano, Michael Evans, Wannikin, Pop, Daniel, Bragsy, might have said that already. Roy was in here earlier. We're taking a break from World War III for this game. I think that makes us real fans, folks. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Really helps us out. You know, we're probably still algo jailed, but who cares, man? We've got Sundo on our side. We gonna be alright. Okay? One only good thing about Sundo not being here is I get to listen to the game without the desktop audio sliding through. You know? What up, Ball? What up, Sis Ray? Joker says he likes the new setup for the stream. That's awesome, man. Thank you. I hope it could be better. I can do more. I can always do more. But I'm no Tory Jones with the graphics. Now, I don't know why that's where it is. I'm going to slide this up. They are getting ready. Of course, you guys know this is a Peacock game. So hopefully you guys are able to watch along on your own Peacock service. Maybe that's why you're here, because you can't get to it. What up, Romero? Yeah, it's on P-Cork. Okay? I'm proud as a P-Cork. Happy Taco Day, says Wannikin. Is it? Yeah, it is. It's Taco Tuesday, huh? Michael Evans said he's got it on Channel 12 in Arizona. That's nice that you can do that. Really is. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they have this game on another... Or maybe they have another game on that version of NBC. ESPN2 says, hey, Dot. What's up, Mercedes? That's really weird that Peacock would allow it to be on other... But then again, does NBC own... They don't own ESPN, do they? I don't know things. I don't know much. But I know I love Sundo type shit. That's what I do know. And I make no apologies for it. Sundo is getting ready to fall asleep if he's not asleep already, man. Go ahead and cut that. All right, boys. The game we've all been waiting for. Suns v. Rockets. No Steven Adams, of course, and no Van Vlizel. Highsmith is out, but who was the other guy that was out? Was that Coffee? So maybe Coffee's back? That's nice. When did he say that joke? Did he say that recently? I hope that's what happened, man. I really do. I just want the people to stop dying. Suns win the tip. Mark, don't even bother rebounding. Just do what you normally do. Don't get no boards for me, all right? I'll pop my prize picks up on the screen here at some point. Brooks for Thrizzle. Yee! No good. Rebound. That looks like it was off of Şengün. How's that their ball? Okay. Not a perfect start, but maybe I need to hit the live button because this score is way ahead of me, man. Guess there's nothing I can do about it. Thanks a lot, P-Cork. Jabari Smith Jr. hits the 3 to start the game. Book. High arcing fadeaway too. I mean, that's as legendary as Book gets right there. That's full Devin Booker mode. Shepard to Şengün. Oh, a drive from Amen is blocked by a couple of Suns. Amen pulls someone out of bounds. Book, yeah, they're still fighting down there on the other end. Wow. Amen did not like getting blorked. I really hope they didn't boo Durant. Does anybody know if they booed Durant? That's probably what it was, Romero. Somebody's getting booed. Must just be the call that's getting booed. Durant. They get it over to Şengün. He's going to shoot a 3. Mark jumps out at him and does not get a rebound. Thank you. Green to the rack. Oh, dribbles off his own foot ski. Okay. There's no way ESPN is this quick ahead of my game. There is no way. I mean, this is like I think it's kind of racist that they're this far ahead of me, to be honest. Backdoor cut to Amen, and he scores. I just got 5-2 now for me. Anybody else having that issue? Maybe I could find it on a different stream. I'm going to try that. If you guys are saying it's on ESPN, Book is the one that hit the 3, by the way. 5 for Book. I need 20 from Book tonight. Şengün. Pass is deflected. Green going the other way. Behind his back and ripped, but luckily saved it. But it's like, dude, you know, I mean, somebody's yelled wolf for him. Goody in Durant's face. I think Durant bumped him and didn't give him a landing spot. That's crazy. That should have been an and one for Goody. I'm so glad Goody's healthy because Sundo made it sound, I was gone when he got hurt. Sundo made it sound like he was done for. He doesn't really believe in Goody, though. What are you doing, Şengün'er? Şengün kicks it out to Thompson. No good. Mark, let that be your 1 rebound of the game that you averaged for me, brother. Pick and roll with Book and Mork. Book for 3. In! 8 quick points. Now 11 for the Suns. He's got 8 of them. I'm going to send you to Iran, Romero. Mark, this is not the time to be a hero and get more than 1 rebound in a game, okay? This is not the time. Green to the rack, scores 13-5. I'm sure you did, Romero. Durantsky, mid-range, no good. Rebound, Goodski. Up to Jalen Green. Green stepping back and Durant's face, no good. Rebound, Goodwin. I don't know why Mark Williams is at the 3-point line calling for the ball. Go get in the paint. This is why I picked him for under rebounds, people. Sportsnet? Maybe. Is it you feel like it's better? Is it a better setup? I'll have to take a look at it when I get a chance here for a break. Durant in and out from the deep 2. Start taking 3s for me, Durant. All right. Goody, confident 3. Confident 3 goes in, and the Suns are out here acting like they got their mojo back. But I ain't saying it. I said they're acting like they have their mojo back. I said acting. That's like me calling it a fugazi. I didn't jinx it. You did. If it gets jinxed. Think it looks cleaner, huh? Okay. What happened, Romero? Tell me what happened. You tell me what happened, and I'll tell you why PHNX was right to kick you from their stream. Okay? That's how we gonna do it. Obviously, Sundo's on his way back to Iran in his B-2 bomber, but had to turn back around to his King Trump. Well, we all know that I ain't MAGA, so you ain't gots to worry, okay? Katie said, oh, you were telling me that KD says he got kicked out of Phoenix. Well, I mean, he kind of did. Did he use the word kicked out? Because when they interviewed Durant today, like the only quote I saw from it, and I'm sure it was a selective quote that they put out, was that he was saying that he doesn't hold anything against Phoenix. He said it hurt because he wanted to stay here, but he doesn't hold it against him anymore. He knows it's a business and time heals all wounds. I thought that was pretty... it don't get no more classy than that for Get Off My Dickerson. It just doesn't. It doesn't get any nicer than that. I honestly was so happy for Lindsay when when I saw that she's back with the Suns officially. Like I'm sure her and what's his face, Gerald, are still doing their thing, but she never should have got let go by the Suns in the first place. She was awesome at her job. She made the interviews fun and stuff. It seemed like the Suns players loved talking to her. And in my opinion, I'm who am I to second guess Espo or whoever made the decision? I know it was a hard decision for them, but I didn't think she ever should have got let go from PHNX. I thought she was great at it. Roy with the $2 dono says, "Thank me for the stoppage. Packy blood all the way." So something about your Pakistani blood stopped. You'll have to explain that to me like I'm 10 years old. Make it 5. I don't know, Ricky. She used to be, you guys know Mrs. Elite. I don't know what her name is. All we call her is Elite, the girl that does the MC duties for the on court. That used to be Lindsay's job. And then they brought in Mrs. Super Elite. Shenguner, hook shot, no good. Gets his own board. Mark, don't let him score, but don't you dare rebound that. Abs at a boy. Mark with the steal. That's what I'm looking for. Don't say it was a block and a rebound. Oh my God, Mark with his 3rd rebound, which is a nice lefty little putback. He's gonna cook me. He's just gonna decide. He's just going to decide that now he's a rebounding fiend because I put money on it. Durant, turnaround, mid-range, no good. Maybe start trying from the three-point line, my guy. Amen, too athletic, too fast. Chase down the would-be steal. Durant for 3. I need it. No good. Off of Okogie. Senor Mr. Call me non-stop or something. I miss Okogie, not going to lie. Dylan almost had the most delicious reverse layup. Is that what happened, Roy? That's good to hear. That's good to hear. I hope that's what happened. Booker taking a screen from Mark, kicks it into the corner to Jalen. Jalen, 2-pointer, not even close. Mark Williams with the rebound and the jam. All right, Mark, go for it. Go for the record. Go for your record of 9 rebounds. I'll take it. I'll take it when I can get it. Whatever. He's got 4 rebounds already. That's 4 more than he's ever had in one game. Jalen Green just jumped up and swatted Okogie's corner 3. Mark to the rack. Gets it to go. Great pass from Book. Wow. They're loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba type shit. 23-5. That's bonkers. Williams hits. Good job. What was his name? Boogeyman. That was Sundo's favorite wrestler. Durant ripped by Brooks. Recovered by Williams. Mark Williams, if you were wondering. Booker with the hezzy. The pass up to Mork. Mork gets fouled. Mork and 1. Y'all too small. Y'all too small. Mark Williams is going brazy. Never seen Mark Williams like this. What up, beat? How you been, man? Yeah, we're front running like Sundo tonight. boys. I know, Justice, it's not glitched. It damn sure looks glitched, but somehow it isn't. Little hard bounce pass goes, I think, off of Dylan's foot. Don't be jinxing stuff, Romero. You should have learned that lesson from me a long time ago. A real long time ago. Durant gets a little DHO from, is that Capella? Durant almost blorked from behind by Grayson the Goose Allen, but he gets it to go from the mid-range. Jalen Green's got your boy, Reed Shepard, on him. Screen here from Mark. Out to Dylan. Pump fakes the shit out of Kevin Durant. Lefty layup is not good. How about one assist for me, Dylan? Could you do that? Capella tripping all over himself, stumbling, bumbling, fumbles the ball. Suns get the steal out of it. Actually, they're going to say it was a foul, which I don't see how that's a foul when he's just falling all over himself. Yeah, I believe it, Haydot, which is it's kind of upsetting to me. I don't like it. I don't understand why they're booing him. Oh, bad pass from Durant. Oso with the steal. I mean, truly, this is like a meltdown right now. Just Durant was not paying attention on the inbound. He threw it straight to Oso accidentally. I know, Bragsy. Nobody expected this, dude. Like, just try to hold on as long as you can. Shepard hits a beautiful fading two. Beautiful fading two. Offensive foul on Brooks. Okogie has basically cut his hair, but it's in the worst way possible. He just buzzed it down low, and now it's like clearly bald, but he's leaving it on the sides. Weird choice. What up, Chris? Appreciate you. Happy late Easter. And assalamu alaikum to Roy, our Pakistani brother who stopped the war with his own bare hands. Crossover. Pass back door to Goat Kogi. A steal here. Get it. Oh, the ball touched the baseline. That's going their way. It's all about the Packy blood, folks. You know? Goat Kog. Inbounding. Throws it right into Capella. Capella does a turnaround fadeaway because he didn't have time. I don't think he's ever practiced that in his whole life. And it looked like it. Now the stream is missing something, guys. It really is missing something. And I think that's what it's missing. I'm going to slide him away from the stats a little bit. Book pulls up, super duper contested. Not really much of a chance of that going in. Shepard with the dribble moves, kicks to Durant. I'd love a three, Durant. I'd love a three. Nope. Stolen. Capella gets it stolen by Grace. Grace to Gillersp. No good. Easton gets a nice jam. How did Vegas know? Grayson to the rack. Lefty floater alley-oop ski. Should have just floated it, Grayson. I know you're being unselfish, but Oso's not really built like that. Davis says, give the ball to Book. What the F? I mean, Book was, He was cooking, but I think he's breathing now. Did they? No, he's in. Give him the ball. You're right. Şengün. There's no way. Oso shoves him on a fadeaway or like weird. That's true. That is true. It's a good point considering tonight's kicking off World War III. I think we need to know why. This guy. Okay. Come on, camera. Don't do me like this. There we go. Gillespie to Book. Screen from Oso. Book. Nice pass to Oso. Jam. Let's go. Goodness gracious. There's always baddies on Phoenix, Will. Always. That's their secret. Durant's pull-up three is no good. Oso over to Grayson for three. High arcing. Hand in face from Şengün. Probably shouldn't have shot it. TBH. Yeah, Amen Thompson is wilding out for that one. Wilding out. Nice pass to Gillespie from Goose Gillespie. Finds Book. Tari Eason on him. Drives left. Goes up. Midi. Drops. Flexes a little bit at your boy Tari. And one. There's one of them. Little Gilf action. No younger than 45, folks. I'm telling you. Looking good, though. Although I wouldn't know. Bragsy says, I might be balding and I'm 18. My life is ruined. You know what, Bragsy? There was a dude who was in high school with me. He was actually a super popular kid, football team. Balding, bro. In school. Like, I couldn't believe it. But if I were you, man, I would really do something like Keeps or research like what the best brand is. Because apparently if you catch it early enough, you can keep your hair. It's just can't regrow it. You know, I let it go too far. I was in denial. Yeah, I'm not going to see this movie, by the way. AZ's old soldier said, how you feeling now? Feeling pretty good. Trying to take it slow. You know, these games are a game of runs, and it's nice that we got the first run, but yeah, it would be, Roy. It would be fun for us. It's going to be a fun playoff series no matter what, as long as this team shows up. You guys know we've been Jekyll and Hyde. So if I don't know which one's the good one, but that Halle Bailey movie, bro, I'm sorry, but who shoehorned her into Hollywood? You know? Not a fan. Not a fan. Now, Soldier, I'll be completely honest, though, when it comes to the Spurs, I would be ecstatic if we won one game off of the Spurs in the playoffs. The Spurs team is ultra loaded with talent. So, I know we beat them twice this year, and we almost beat them that third time. But it's like things will be different in the playoffs when they are selling out on every possession. You know, hate to be that dude. I really do. I'd love to be the rah-rah, we're going to beat Wemby guy, but unless, God forbid, he gets injured. Even if he got injured, they are ultra loaded. You know? What we need to focus on, what you need to focus on before you start looking ahead to the to the Spurs, is to look at the Clipskis. Aren't we likely facing them? I know, Ball. And I mean, I just can't imagine the book doesn't feel some type of way about getting called Mussolini, or whatever he called him. Book hits the 1, 33-13. Yo, is that his sister? He's got a sister that plays? That's crazy. Plays for the Sky. Şengün to the rack, stops, turns, tries to be Joker, and fails, but Tari Eason gets the putback. And one. The putback and one. Stop, you guys. Get some help. I know he hurt his ribs, Michael, but you got to imagine he'll get it back together. He'll be fine by that time. Eason hits. Keep forgetting I can listen. Gillespie's got Amen Thompson guarding him, kicks it to Oso, handoff, and Oso fouls Şengün. Oso pretty adamant that it's a flop. The crowd is roaring like it's a flop. Well, there was contact. He just extra sold. He's getting ready for the playoffs. I think that's what it is. Şengüner back to Shepard. Pick and roll. Nice hezzy from Shep. Finds Jabari. Jabari gets that shit blorked by Royce. From behind. Out of bounds. Yeah, bro. That was a wild decision to make him the wrestler. Absolutely wild. Completely unnecessary and out of pocket. Shepard, on the other hand, fading in the corner, hits the 3. And just like that, it's only a 14-point lead. Oso could have gave it to Goodwin, but decides to give it to Gillespie. Gillespie gets ripped, trying to drive through two of the longest human beings in the game today. Okay? Then Gillespie gets the steal because they tried to pass it over his head to Amen. Oso, point Oso. Yuroski and the layup over Jabari. That was beautiful. That was one of Oso's best plays this year. Appreciate you, Shaggy. Hitting the like might have made you the coolest person here. By the way, Shaggy, did the like button turn into a ball today or nah? Or is it Jover since we're at World War III? It should have turned into a bomb, I think. Wow. Suns saving the ball several times. Grayson's going to the line. He's grabbing at his quad. Please tell me he's okay. He's wincing. He might need me to massage that quad a little bit. I think that dive hurt his quad. Or he just took a knee in it. No basketball, Joker? That's crazy. What up, Code? My bad. Should have said military operation. Dylan and Mark Williams come into the game. Grayson's free throw is good. give him some cup therapy. I got any marks on my neck? No, luckily no. Amend the rack. Holy cannoli! That would have been a violent dunk. He ends up jelly laying it around Mark's arm. Royce behind the back. Royce can't get the shot off in time. 16-point lead. Look, at this point in the game, to be up 16 is a mitzvah. I mean, a blessing. Okay? I didn't sell out. Can't say the same for him necessarily. I mean, look at him. But we love him all the same. Just said to be up 16 is a blessing. All right? No yinks is here. I'm actively trying not to yinks. Alex said the like button did turn into a basketball for him. I gotta check this now on my own. Log into a different account. So Durant only has 2 points and the Suns fans are booing him. That is insane. Jabari hit that 3 to start. That was it. Really? Shepard's the only person it feels like is scoring and he only has 5. Like, who has all their points? Is this it? 9, 11, 14, and 16 points is on the court right now, or was on the court. Mork has, I think, 10 and 4 already. Sundo, could you slide over a little bit, baby boy? I just need you to. Thank you. 6 for Goody. Brooks is yucking and missing, okay? Because he's trying to prove a point, and it ain't happening. 6 for Good. Couple of 3s. 2 for 2. Royce, nothing yet. And, I mean, I see you guys talking shite about Grayson. And, yeah, on my phone, it did not turn into a basketball. Maybe it's only working on desktop. What is this commercial? Terrible. Take a deeper look here into the. I wonder what happens here now that I have them separated. Just kind of stays the same, or just that's not really ideal, is it? No sir, no sir, not good. Gonna have to come up with a fix for that. But 6 for Oso, 2 for Grayson. That's all you got off the bench. 11 for Book, 4 for 5. He's hot. He's hot. He's only missed 1 3. I remember it. It was a contested one. 3 assists. We just need to get Dylan or Colin going. One of those guys, and we could be in business. All right. Hit that like if you haven't, guys. We are back. Handoff here for the Rockets. Şengünür, top of the key. Gooning. Turns around. Spin move floater. No good. Rebounded by the athletic Amen. That is a foul on Oso, and they let it slide. He got his arm shellapped by Oso, and the ball goes flying. If I was a Rockets fan, I'd be so mad. Yeah, we got to come up with something, Roy. Royce pump fake. I think he traveled. They work it to the other corner to Goodwin, who is just a sniper now. I don't know how he's shooting so hot, but God bless him. God bless him. God bless him. Keep him. Şengün, hand off to Amen. He goes all the way to the rack. Oh, no. Hands it off to Şengüner, who misses because there's like 3 people swatting, trying to block him. And a rebound for the Suns. Goody going to step into a 3 like Steph Curry. Back of the iron brick. Wide open Gillespie misses the corner 3, and I'm talking had all day. They basically just decided not to run out on him. He was so open. Şengün backing down Oso. Kicks it to Jabari and gets it right back. Grayson faking like a double's coming. Goodwin sells out for the steal. Someone's got to be open, and we got to travel on the Gooner. You know? Ricky, he's actually been slid into the starting lineup. It seems like he's the new starting point guard, which is amazing. He's rewarding us for it. Gillespie to Grace Gillespie, back to Goose Gillespie, over to Goodwin's Gillespie. Oso, and there's an off-ball foul. Jabari Smith might have... wow, this stream is going brazy right now. Backdoor cut, not there. The pass almost got stolen. Oso going to give it to Grayson. Grayson with the bump. You got to get rid of it. Grayson gets it turned over. Gets trapped. Loses the ball. Fast break. Amen out to an open-ish Tari Eason who slaps the 3. Gillespie snatching back for the 3. It's no good, but he was fouled. Somebody was fouled. What up, Diego? No, I agree with you on that, Will. It's not a easy thing to deal with when you see him driving. Jalen Green with the ball, folks. Screen here from Oso. Snatches back. Gillespie's going to give it right back to him after he got it from Green. Green blowing past, and there's a foul on Green. An offensive foul. He hooked Şengün. Grabs his jersey and hooks him and goes past. Both refs probably saw that. Braggsy, I'm shocked the bombing hasn't started yet, man. Maybe don't go to sleep tonight. Nice deflection from Gillespie, but it touched him last. Still going to be Rockets ball. Eason to Jabari, tries a fadeaway. It's not even close. Rebound, Gooner. Out to Aaron Holiday. No good. Gooner tip in. All right, they are getting... I mean, we might be up by 14, but they are getting way too many offensive rebounds to be comfortable right now. Jalen Grizzle. Beautiful move! And he misses the finish. Don't be hurt, Jalen. You can't be. Jalen... out to Royce. No good. Şengün with the board. That's good. I hope this time we respect the ceasefire. And when we get a ceasefire agreed to, we don't bomb them behind their backs anyways. That's what I'm really hoping for. But I don't know. I don't know anything. I don't know what's going on. I don't pay attention. I haven't noticed anything. I'm not a noticer. I have noticed that we're only up by 11 points now, though. You know? Yeah, it's always a Aaron Holiday revenge game, bro. It's crazy. Ball, they got to give him some rest, man. But no, we definitely need Book back in. I tweeted today just for engagement purposes alone that it was going to be a Jalen Green revenge game, but I knew better. Okay, the likelihood of that, he presses. We tried for two and a half seasons, man. We tried for like 3 seasons to get him to cut his hair. He ain't doing it. I'm sure he does, Glover. And Monty just straight lied to our faces. I'm going to play him because his name's Holiday. Are you? Then he comes in, starts killing it for us, still won't play him. But hey, we're loaded with guards, so it's not the same days anymore where I'm freaking out because we don't have point guards and we could use them. I'd take Jordan Goodwin over Aaron Holiday 10 times out of 10. Can I be completely honest? That pizza commercial just spoke to me. I haven't had pizza in so long, and that pizza hit a nerve. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, Malo. So it's really tough to complain about Ott not playing Dunn or Fleming right now if you're winning versus the Rockets. But if we start losing, I'm going to be complaining again. There was a commercial for like Domino's, or it was Little Caesars actually, Little Sleezers. And I don't want that pizza, but other pizza, that's interesting. I'm going back on Carno, though, very soon. Believe that. Okay? Don't you worry about that. My buddy was in town with his brother, and his brother is shockingly not morbidly obese, but he eats like he's trying to be. He's a sugar addict. So we have all kinds of sugar in the house, man. Rice Krispie treats, ice cream. How? They touched the ball, you dumbass ref. Review it. Review it, Jordan. He's just going to let the ref ripped the ball away from Gillespie. Like, I got my call from Vegas. I've got to hurry this up now. Yeah. They tapped it backcourt. Gillespie went and got it, and they called him for a backcourt. I'd love to see it again, Peacock. Durant falls to the ground. He's trying to post up Royce because he knows Royce is the easiest target here on defense. Pumping, jabbing, shooting, no good, but don't worry. Tari Eason will put it back in. He'll get that offensive rebound lickety split. Okay, because that's what we do. We just love to give up rebounds. Brooks, driving, bumping, turning and fading and hitting. Thank you, Brooks. Anytime you want to wake up for the rest of the season and be who you were pre-injury, I'd like it. I really would. And Brooks and Durant getting a little mouthy, or maybe a little respectful mouth. Just talking to each other a little bit. Talking ball. Nothing to see here, boys. Just Dylan Brooks and get off my Dickerson talking to each other. Durant pulls up the 2. Probably shouldn't have talked to him. TBH. The bear got poked, Derek 15. Book with the flex. Yeah, shut up, you bitch-ass fucking ref. Shut up! Book's talking shit straight to the ref's face because the ref is trash. This ref is going out of his way, bending over backwards for the Rockets. Like he's at TSA trying to get his colon checked. Unreal. Oh my God, Durant destroyed Brooks. Just jab stepped him and he fell to the floor. I didn't even see that. That's embarrassing. Technical free throws good for Durant. Drive here. They kick it into the corner to Eason. No good. Dylan Brooks gets the rebound. But guys, I mean, I hate to break it to you, but the score is pretty effing close. Book for three. No good. Durant with the rebound. Kicks it over to Eason. Eason kicks it to Jabari. Jabari going to work. Kicks it to Eason. Eason to the rack. Kicks it out into the corner. Holiday to Jabari, who is wide, fucking open. Hits the three. 37-44. Folks. Do you mind if I call you folks? And we got another miss here for the Suns, and they're bringing it up the court. Tate, not Andrew. That looked like a clean screen, and it looked like, oh, maybe not. Brooks blew Dylan up. Wow. Honestly, it looked like a regular screen to me. I didn't even see it being that crazy. Wow. Technical difficulties on this stream are crazy. Peacock, how about you sell your rights? Brooks tries to hit the backboard on a fadeaway. Not happening. I don't even think Durant fouled him, man. That is a sissy call. What are we doing? That was not a... I mean, he just faded and fell. I respect to him. I'll take it. Dylan at the line. Hits. Dylan talking about we're people's worst nightmare. That's crazy. Oh, did I miss a dono? My bad, Romero. 199 says Jordan, idiot, sat book that quarter. Now look. Well, I mean, he's in now for the second half. You're going to have to let him rest, Romero. Durant for three. He's awake. Durant is awake. I repeat. FML. Mark Williams finally back in the game. Let's see if he's just as loud as he was before, if he's going to go quiet. Book with the quick cross. Book slips. Be okay. Please be okay. Dylan hits the three. A foul on Holiday. I don't know what Holiday did wrong there, but I will take it. Don't get me wrong, folks. I will take it. Book, got Jabari on him. Hezzy, step back, jumps into him like Kobe would, draws the foul. Let's go. Got him. Book for the second free throw. Suns' lead has diminished, but hey, could be 48-40 here. It's not so bad. Durant for three, hits again. I'm torn because I need that for me. Picks. What kind of picks? Prize picks. Code HMA. Book, bumped and fouled by Aaron Holiday. Absolutely going to the line. Crazy. Book, second free throw, or is that his first? Second? First. And I guess it looks like he misses the second here. Damn it. And here is, I think that missed. Yep. Damn, man. Şengün with the rebound. Kicks it. Amen. Behind the... Oh. Durant wanted the three. Dillon got out to him. Shoots the two in his face. No good. Good defense. Mark goes down. Green pushes it up to Book. Book. Baseline jam! And one dunk for Book. Wow. 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 First free throw is good. Whoa, 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 whoa. They called that not a dunk? Dude. How's that not an and one? That's insane. Durant working on Brooks. I'm loving Brooks guarding Durant, by the way. This is exactly what I paid to see. Foul on Şengün from Williams, I think. Shepherd. Hezzy cross, pound dribble, picks up his dribble, kicks to Jabari, 3 seconds, has to shoot, no good, rebound, Book. Book pushes it up to Green, Green to the rack, Euroing, finishing through Şengün. What a finish, Jalen Green. They better not let him get started. Pizza. Secured. Shepard behind the back. Kicks to Şengün. Jalen Green almost steals it, though. Relax, Jalen. Don't get a foul call. Durant gonna go to work. Gonna fade. No good. Good defense. Dylan. Don't get hurt. Dylan. And a putback dunk for a man. Good Lord. He looked like he was jumping down from the rafters, dude. Oy vey. Remember when we were dumb enough to think that the Suns were going to get him in a trade return for Durant? Good one. Good one. Book. Pick and roll with Mork. Kicks it to Gray. Gray to the rack. Kicks it out to Dylan. I need it, Dylan. I need it, Dylan. No good. Tipped out by... No. Jabari saves it. Amen. To Jabari. Back to Amen. Amen. Downhill. Spin move. Ripped by Jalen Green. Suns ball. Must have kicked it. We shooting? Or we're at the line? Okay, Mark's at the line. So we are at 62 likes, which is fantastic, man. Thank you guys for helping me out. If we can get to 75 by the time we go to halftime, I'll pass out 5 free channel membies. They're random. I can't make sure you get one, but help me out. Let's get to 75 before halftime and a little celebration. Mark Willie hits the free throws. Durant with it. About 3 minutes to go. Şengün kicks it to Durant. Durant back to Şengüner, who steps through. Stop flopping, Şengün. You're ruining yourself. I used to really like you. You're flopping too much. Green! Jalen Green with the air ball. Why is the chat not moving? That's kind of insane. There we go. Shepard, deep three, hits. Wow. Wow. That hurt. That freaking hurt, guys. Book, screen from Green. Screen from Williams. Do something with it, Book. Loses the dribble! Suns 5-point lead. Almost, see that? Amen and Jalen Green having words as Amen just tried to bulldoze it. If they called that against Jalen Green, so let me paint you a little picture. You're on defense. You're running back to try to stop a layup. The guy who you're guarding bulldozes through you and throws you out of bounds and loses the ball behind him in the process, getting it stolen. Quick call from the refs to give you the ball back. Just absolutely insane, man. I hate it. I'm with you, Thompson. He is starting to get a little annoying too. I know there's a rivalry. I know it's the way it is, but damn. Corpsey, I mean, I knew that 28-5 was not going to stand. That sort of thing just doesn't stand. However, 29-18 in the second, can't do it, man. Can't do it. That's what Sundo's been complaining about, is that we don't have killer instinct. We can't put people away. It's a little early to put anyone away in the first quarter. You don't put people away that early, but that's why I said they had a good start, but we'll see. Ruben's black pilled says we're not going to win this game, dude. I mean, let's just live in a world where we don't win the game, hypothetically, right? How mad are people going to be after we were up 28-5 and you lose? That's going to irk some people. So, what is going on with this? Do I not have this able to update? Let's try it like that. Handle says we're going to lose the play-in anyway because Booker's a fake star. Wow. Wow. See, guys? Hurt people hurt people. And I don't know who hurt you, Handles, but I'll make them pay. I'll make them pay. I hope Allah does accept our dub, you know? I will admit to you guys, Grayson is ass right now. You guys know I'm a big Grayson supporter, and I don't like to talk bad about him, but he needs to get his shit together or sit down. He either needs to get healthy, get his shot back, or sit down. You know. And I think they're trying to get him right. I don't know. I don't know what's... Yeah, Spray's taking all Fleming's minutes. All right, boys, here we go. About 2 minutes left in the game. First free throw is good for Amen. We're really close to that like goal, guys. We're at 68 likes. Help me out. Let's get to 75 before halftime. Pass out 5 Membies. Thompson hits them both. 3-point lead, folks. It's been cut to a 3-point lead. Goodwin to Williams, back to Gillespie. Oh, Book takes a spill. That's going to be a foul on Şengün. You love to see it. Yeah, I'm hoping that the scoreboard, I guess the scoreboard's not, I don't know why I can't get the scoreboard and the chat to update at the same time like it usually does. Ooh, I think I know why. Book hits the free throw. It almost wanted to fall out. No, that should be working. I don't know why it isn't. Thompson kicks it to Durant. He's got Mark Williams on him. 3 seconds. He's going to have to cross over and shoot. He crosses over. Durant didn't know how much time was on the clock, folks. Wow. Wow. Gillespie with the ball. I could use a 3, Gillespie. I could really use a 3 from your lily white ass. Book. Screen from Gillespie. Kicks it to Gillespie. He hits Goody. Good. No good. Very close, though. Amen kicks it to Shen. Oh! Şengün, another foul. Shut up. I'm so sick of his... I didn't know he flopped this much. This feels new. It's like he's been watching Joel Embiid too much. Do any of you guys agree with Romero that no other coach in the league sits his hot player the way that Ott does? Because I don't think I agree with that. I think all of them do. I think you only watch the Suns. I think you only watch the Suns, and you've got a little BMW, a little Hot Wheels BMW that you go, skiddy whip, you know, like on your little table. And then you watch the Suns. There's no way KD didn't sit. He's 80 years old. He was out. I remember watching him on the bench. They need rest. He sat. You know? Shark says, can't blame the referee when we have most of the calls. I need them to lock in the third quarter or it's wraps. I know, man. John says, we let the lead slip away. Yeah, I mean, at this point in this season, that surprises me very little. I would have been way more shocked if we didn't give up the lead. I think they're reviewing it. Şengün wants the call, but I don't think they're going to get it. What up, Ivy? Iverson, did he unban Iverson, or do you want to stay on Suns Fan 21? Because I had him go unban you. I mean, I know you'll get yourself banned soon enough, but hypothetically. Okay. I honestly think that was not a foul on Şengün. All right, Gillespie versus Shepherd. Screen from Book, short roll. He spins, pumps, kicks it back to Gillespie, back to Book. Book jabbing, gonna shoot a fadeaway in Durantula's face. No good, and a flying in rebound from Okogie. Shepherd with the ball. Gillespie guarding. And a foul off ball against Durant from Goodwin. I guess Durant's just in the bonus now. Gonna shoot free throws. Terrific. Freaking awesome. Is Kevin Young still coaching at BYU? Durant's free throws are good. Gillespie with it. Gets a screen from Brooks. Kicks to Books. Book to the rack. Not fouled. The ref is just looking. Please don't get teched, Book. Please don't get double teched. I know you hate this bald-ass ref. I hate him too. 3-point lead, folks. 33-20. So basically, nearly, not really, but basically, they completely Uno reversed us in the second quarter. Anybody see that coming? You know? It really, really be like that sometime, unfortunately. We're talking to Mark about how can you get back to the way you were playing. None but coach speak. Let's take a look at the stats here, okay? I might do this a little different way. So I'm going to open them up here. Let's see. Oh, that's that one over there. Okay. Let's see. Copy and paste. If it will. Yeah. Okay. Yep, there it is. All right. Actually, I don't know if that's going to work or not. Either way, let's just take a look at these stats. 13 for Durant. I believe Durant had 2 points at the end of the first, so that's 11 for him in the second. I mean, 4 for 13. Pre-game, if I'd have told you guys, hey, we're going to hold Durant to, they're going to be booing the hell out of him, and he's going to be 4 for 13 at halftime with several turnovers. I'd be pretty happy about that. I'd think that we're in a good situation. Mook said Brooks got him riled up. Yeah, he should have known better, but he doesn't know better. He doesn't care. He thinks he's riling himself up. It's like, dude, study these guys, please. You should know. Some people get better when they get riled up, to use your words. Some people don't. Suns fan, I can tell you off the top of my head, Colin and Royce ain't done anything. And neither has Grayson. You know, these guys are all either cold or worse than cold. So it's rough. That's what I was saying. We got to get somebody else going other than Book. And it was Mark. But ever since Mark went out and came back in, they are not going to him the way they were before. I think we can all agree to that. Literally, basically no attempt to go to him, which is a damn shame. It's a damn shame. James said Colin had some decent looks. He did. He didn't hit him. And then now it feels like Coach Ott is just like, okay, I'm going to sit you now forever. I don't know. But maybe he deserves it. So Durant's got 2 for 4 from 3. He's hit 3 free throws out of 3. But, and knock on wood, we have held mostly everyone else to within reason. Reed Shepherd, that's the other problem. Only 8 points, but he's 3 for 4. He looks like he's on pace to potentially get hot, which you don't want. Amen, 8 points, 4 for Şengün. That's awesome, man. It's awesome. 7 rebounds, unfortunately. And I saw that they have 27. I haven't seen what we have. I'm going to guess we have 20. And that could be wrong, but let's see. 19. We have 19 rebounds to their 27. And that's been my most disappointing thing about this game so far is I'm watching these guys just get wide open offensive rebounds and putbacks, and sometimes 3 opportunities in one, in one possession. It's really painful. Really freaking painful. Tari Eason, 7 points, 3 for 4. I guess you got to worry about him as well because he's got 3 rebounds. He's been helping. I believe a couple of them are offensive. I wish it told me. 2 out of his 3 are offensive. 3 offensive rebounds for Şengün. 3 offensive rebounds for Amen Thompson. 1 offensive rebound for Durant. 2 offensive rebounds for Tari Eason, 1 offensive rebound from Jayshawn Tate, compared to 3 from Mark, 1 from Good, and 1 from Royce. So we are being out-rebounded on offensive rebounds by double. They are doubling us up. Joker says, we need to fire Ott and hire Nico Harrison as the coach. That might get it done. Malo says, Gabe, you can't blame the players, blame the coaching. You know, I'm sure Jordan Ott didn't tell them, hey, don't get offensive rebounds. I mean, every coach is, every coach in the NBA is good enough to not tell their players to get out rebounded by double on offense. We just don't box out. We don't box out at all. What is Brad Stevens doing, by the way, Suns fan? Where'd he go? I know. I guarantee you it's not happening. Like, sometimes there are things to blame the players about. Sometimes there's things to blame the coach about. I don't know. You guys, what has Ott done wrong this game? We got Romero saying that he sat Book too long. Outside of that, Kiwi said, if only there was a big long forward that played so well he forced his way into the rotation. To me, that's Fleming. But even he can't play himself into the rotation. Mal says, Gabe, are you not watching? Tell me. I'm asking you. Sis says, how do you blame a coach that has injured players? Oh, I mean, they're not really injured anymore, though. To be fair to the Ott haters, they're healthy and playing. Roy says, do you guys not remember Monty freezing Book? It was not that bad, guys. Come on. Maybe that's why I'm not as offended by the freezing out of Book, because it pales in comparison to what Monty was doing to Book. It was like Monty was getting paid to freeze him out. Michael Gazarian says, you need Rasheer. Royce and Grayson ain't doing anything. Completely agree. Ott won't do it. And I've seen a lot of people on Twitter, I've asked people, can I get an explanation? Can you guys tell me, is there any proof of this? There's a lot of people out there that say he's not playing Rasheer Fleming and Dunn because that's not his decision. It's coming from upstairs. And it's like, okay, if that's true, tell me who said that. Like, whoever gave us that information. So I don't know if people are just saying it because that's what they think is going on, but they're presenting it like it's the truth, which is, I just need clarification on that. I don't know why the front office would have a problem with him playing Fleming and Dunn. Maybe they are. Maybe I'm wrong. Sis says, I really like the play-in leading to San Antonio. I really think we beat them in 4. Sis, okay. It's not just you, sis. I'm not singling you out. The reason I am exasperated by that comment is that I've seen like 6 or 7 different people say that exact comment, that we're going to win in 4. And that's so far into the realm of the unlikely that I just don't understand. Maybe you guys are right. Maybe that happens. Like when the Mavs cooked us, I thought we were going to, I've been wrong before. I've been wrong going into playoff series. I thought we wouldn't get past the Lakers the first time we did, but that is a level of optimism that I wish I had, my guy. I really do. I really do. Because damn. The Spurs are championship contenders. You might as well say that you think that we would beat OKC in 4. Leon, I just assume he's going to be fine. Like if he was seriously injured, we would have heard about it. I can't imagine he's actually hurt. Okay, that's fine, sis, but that's why I'm trying to specify. I'm not just going at you. Like, you might be joking, but I have seen other people saying it, and I wonder how serious they are. What up, Buzzy? Are you guys ready to potentially lose an insane loss? Because this one would hurt. It really would. Now, if you don't mind, I kind of curious here. I kind of want to take a look at my prize picks. Okay. I'm doing all right here. I played it safe ski. Okay. All I got to do is get 3 out of 4 right. I don't even have to get them all right. I just need Mark Williams to relax with the rebounds. I just need Mark Williams to do what he always does. Don't rebound. Just don't do it. You never did it before. I don't think you have a single game with more than 11 rebounds, and I don't think you have more than 2 with 10. So just don't do it. And then I need Gillespie and Durant. I need 3 more threes betwixt the 2 of them. So, I don't know. Anybody else playing prize picks tonight? Tell me what you guys got. If you're planning on signing up, you haven't already, use code HMA, because right now you're getting, you put in 5 and they give you $50 to play with. Pretty fun. You might win right off the bat and be able to fund yourself for a while. We'll see how I do tonight without any interference from Sundo. All right, let's pull these stats up and see where we're at. Let's pull this game cast up. I think the game's getting close to coming back. But for now, I'm going to go back to the chat and hear what Romero has to say. Shark had said it's because Ott refuses to let Fleming play, who can get that block, get that 50-50 rebound, hit that open 3, sort of. No, I think he can hit the open 3. It's more than sort of now. He also does it at a consistent level. Those things decide games. That's what I think. That's how I feel. But I've also gotten a decent amount of pushback on Twitter from people telling me he's just a rookie. He's not going to play he's just a rookie. Just like, dude, some rookies are ready. Ryan Dunn was almost ready as a rookie, and now he's regressed because we don't play him. I don't want that happening to Fleming. Don't dun my Fleming, Ott. And just don't lose to Mr. Dickerson tonight. I'd really like to get 1 win off of these Rockets. Just 1. Well, Spray, he's shooting the three good tonight, man. He's 3 for 4 tonight. I mean, I finally got Sundo to come over to my way of thinking about the way Book shoots threes and why his percentage is low. It's because they're almost always pull-ups, fading threes, super contested threes. He doesn't shoot wide open catch and shoot threes like Royce. All right, guys, Durant with the ball. Dilly guarding him, kicks it to Şengün'er. Şengün back to Durant. Durant in the yellow shoes pulls the three. I literally need it. He doesn't hit, though. It's good for the Suns. It's bad for me, Wallet. Durant swings it. They're swinging it again to Okogie. Scoop pass down to Amen for the yam. The quick yam. Dillon with the ball. Gets it to Green. Green. Screen from Mark. Green to the rack, hanging and laying up and missing and getting a lucky foul call from the ref on Şengün'er. That was a great pass from Okogie. He didn't even look. I miss you, Goat Cog. Jalen Green at the line. Need him to hit both. He's got it. Relax, Romero. It might come back. We might get it back. Stop edgelording all over yourself. Green misses the free throw. And we got a foul on the rebound. Somebody going for it. Şengün's got 4 fouls and he's out right now, by the way. Foul here on Goody now. Guys, I forgot to look. Did we hit the like goal? We did. Let me pass out memberships. I appreciate you guys. Sorry for forgetting and not staying on top of that. Durant kicks into the corner. Jabari for 3. No good. A tip in. No good. Another tip in. No good, but foul. That's 2 more offensive rebounds for your Houston Rockets. Okay? Just like that. Unbelievable, man. All right, so we've got Ruben gets a membership. Leon Kennedy. YTIF 21. Carwin Care. And Anthony Gaudet. Our 5 newest, most testosterone-filled horsemen. Book 2 is no good. Amen waits for it to roll off the rebound, and he grabbed it. Thompson working on Green, has to kick it to Durant. Durant into the paint, pulls up the little midi. Good defense there from Dillon. Makes him miss. Green gets the rebound. Green, a little behind the back, drive, and the scoop lay is blocked by Capella. Goodness, man. Amen, cut off. Kicks to Goat Cog. Goat Cog to the rack, drops it off for Capella. Capella hook shot. Good. Over. Mark. Williams, Suns lose the lead. 59-58. Green to the rack. Nice drop off to Mork. Mork gets stopped. Loses said dribble. I mean, tried to grab it back and couldn't keep it, so... I don't know how to do it. Vision, you know? I mean, the only way I know how to curse things is to say good things will happen for him. It feels like it only works against my own team. Okogie, I mean, do you think you would look worse if you shaved your head? Do you think a smooth head would look worse than what you've got going on? I mean, I just don't understand anymore. Jalen Green, open three. Okogie leaves him and he bricks it short. Still don't want to trade him for Ja. Jalen Green goes up for a power dunk. Of course, you know it was never going to actually happen, but he did get fouled this time. No, it ain't on you, Psycho Hawk. It just is what it is. It's just what we do. Free throw's good. The first one at least. Shut up, Marlo. Y'all just do not respect John Morant. Jalen Green hits. Suns get their lead back. Anybody excited? Anybody happy about that? No? Didn't think so. Amen. Picking and rolling with Goat Kogs. Green guarding. Nice crossover into a Euro the other way. And a block! Jalen Green gets up there and swats him. They kick it out to Jabari Smith because they got an offensive rebound. Thank you, Code, for being somewhat reasonable, unlike these heathens in the chat with me. He's shooting that thing today, boys. See, now what Dusty said, now that's how you properly jinx your own team. Mark hits the free throws. Now, next dead ball, I'm going to grab me pizza that just got here. And I might house the whole thing on camera to fix my miseries here. Smith in the corner for two. No. Kicks it to Thompson, who won't even look at the rim from three because he knows he can't shoot. He might as well be Oso in that way. Oh, my gosh. Nice scoop layup. No good, but Capella will get the rebound, and Capella will miss the putback. Mark Williams saves it. That's his sixth rebound. Dillon for three. Brick. Short brick. Giggity, 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 giggity. Not even close. Why? Why can't you shoot, Dillon? Mark catches the inbound, hands it off to Book. Book with the hezzy. Book with the two, and Book gets fouled going to the line. Durant pushed the hell out of him, not going to lie. Because Book got the edge there. Well, you better get used to it, Dusty. This is Jordan Ott's bread and butter. The smaller, the better, he thinks. He wants Muggsy Bogues to be our starting point guard if he could have him. Muggsy Bogues, Nate Robinson at the two. That little, no offense to the Orientals, little Japanese dude from the Bulls. He could be your three, you know? But just make sure Oso's at the five. Durant, off of the screen, gets doubled, kicks it to Amen. Amen into the corner to Goat Kog. Goat Kogi does his patented, I'm going to hit the side of the backboard from a corner three, and Amen Thompson sends Booker's layup out of bounds because he's 500 times more athletic than Booker. Fade away from Dylan. Thank you, Dylan. If it's got to be twos, brother, it's got to be twos. Just do whatever you can for us, please. Don't even worry about the three-point line. Amen. Throws it away. A little miscommunication betwixt he and Durant. Dylan clapping his hands, not cheeks. Yeah, gamer, it's just how it is, man. It's just there was no way they were holding that lead. Book pump fakes, kicks to Dylan. Dylan's step back three is good. He might be warming up. Remember when I was begging him earlier? I feel like maybe he heard me. You know? Although that's likely a pipe dream. Another open corner three for Jabari Smith Jr. That's got to be his fourth or fifth three. Effing guard him. That's his 4-3. Goodwin to the rack. Goodwin going to dribble out to the corner. Gets it to Jalen Green. Green to the rack. Whoa! Okay. Unnecessary, but I'll take it. A 360 layup from Jalen Green. Beautiful. Beautiful. That was kind of crazy. You know? All right, I'm going to grab my pizza. You guys stay here, relax. Be right back, all right? I'm going to mute myself just in case me dogs go crazy. And I'm not going to leave you alone. I know what'll happen. So I'm going to leave you Squidward Sundo and Gabeson Kennedy McMahon. And I'll be right back. It's like I was never gone, right? It's exactly like me. Trans Sundo is wild. Show that man some respect. He's over there killing Iranians with his bare hands for you. You like that, Romero? 360 layup? I mean, if it gets him amped up and it gets him going, listen, small pizza, folks. Didn't want to go crazy. Don't want a large, okay? Because I'll eat the whole gall dang thing. Woo, brother. Get it from, I get my pizza from this Mediterranean place around here. They know what they're doing, all right? Look at this cheese pull. All right, it wasn't a great cheese pull. Woo! Beautiful. I know Dylan wants to get his 20 back to his 20 points a game, but I don't know if he's going to be able to keep that average all year. No, it's a meat lovers. Shepard has Jalen on him, pulls a three off the top of the screen, short. Offensive rebound. Offensive rebound, don't you know? And they get it out to Durant for a corner three. That's what we call adding insult to injury. Dylan for three in the corner. Misses. Rebound, Durant. Damn it. Durant to the rack. Turns and fades from two. Oh boy. This isn't good, folks. This isn't good. And I ain't talking about the pizza. Talk about what Durant's doing to you boys. Green. Uh-oh. Green's warming up too. Wow. No grape soda, unfortunately. I only eat that when I go to Little St. James. Steal from Dylan. Old school interception. And Shepard grabs him by the neck. And Goodwin saves him from getting ejected. Goes and bear hugs Dylan so he doesn't retaliate. Exactly, ball. I mean, it's a good foul. It could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse. Shout out to Goody. That crust, though, bro. Oh, my God. Slurp, slurp type shit. I hope so, Vision. I'm down to stream it. Now that I know a lot more about wrestling, too, you know? Could be fun. I think he's seen it, but I just never use this one, Romero. I've got some other avatars that I need to cut out for Sundo. Oh, man. I got a couple of really good ones. I got ones that are better than the ones you've seen. It's just been, like... I just haven't remembered to do it. Free throw good for Dylan. Hopefully that whole exchange wakes him up more. Dylan hits the second. Grayson inbounding. I'd love for Grayson to do anything positive with the ball. Ugh. He throws it into Book instead of Mark. Mark is wide open. Book is double team. Get Grayson off of the court, dude. What is going on with him? What happened? Shepard back to Jabari, drops it off. Nice floater, but it's no good. And a rebound from Dylan. Kicked it over to Green. Green versus Durant. Hezzy, step back, Thrizzle. No good. And a wild screen there from Dylan. Could have been called for a foul. NGL. A little bit risky. Durant for three, no good. Wow. But don't worry, guys. The smallest player in the NBA, Reed Shepard, He'll go get the offensive rebound. Why? Because we don't box out. We don't. Allen getting fouled a couple of times by Shepard. They finally call the second one. Unreal. Grayson, I'm going to need both of these from you, or else you're going to get the electric chair. All right, first one goes. Şengün back in the game finally after going out with 4 fouls. Grayson hits them both. Thank you, Grayson. You guys, don't tell Sundo I ate a pizza on stream, okay? You're not going to like it. Reed, and there's a foul off ball, I believe, on Royce trying to stop Durant. Can you guys believe how non-existent Gillespie's been this game? Wild. He just got basically figured out after his hot start to the season. There's a pass into Şengün. They find Jabari. Good closeout from Book. They finally don't let Jabari shoot an open three. Şengün to Jabbar. Super contested. No good, but don't you worry. Nobody put a back on Tari Eason. Just going to give him a wide open one, and then Book tries to pass it to Oso. We're going to need a timeout. We're going to need a timeout. Reed to the rack. We're going to need a timeout. We're going to need a timeout. No ought? Okay. Gillespie. Got tiny little Reed Shepard on him. Gonna travel. Goodness gracious, he just got bailed out. That was a travel. That didn't even look like an NBA player right there. Book to the rack, stops, pumps a couple times, misses. No one gets the rebound except for the Rockets. And who? The shortest, whitest man in America, Reed Shepard, gets the rebound. The shortest, whitest man in America, Reed Shepard, passes it to Şengün. The goofiest white man in America, who throws up a hook shot, no good. Oso with the board. Gillespie to Royce. Royce, you're off the team if you miss. You're off the team. Reed with a rebound. Reed for 3. No good. And we almost lost the rebound over our backs. Oso saves it, thank God. Oso to Gillespie. Sorry, Grayson. Grayson to the rack. Scoop lay is good. Blows right past Şengün. That's nice. Maybe Grayson's waking up. Can't do anything without Grayson doing something. Gillespie almost ripped Reed, but it's going to be Rockets ball when we come back from this timeout. Yeah, tonight, Malo. AZ cards, I'm right there with you, man, but no, he's not going to do it. Something happened, man. I don't know what happened. Maybe it was everybody coming back from injury. Someone told me on Twitter, they're like, you got veterans that want to start, don't want to lose. It's like, I'm thinking, are we giving them their minutes and their starting spots so that they don't get mad and Ott doesn't lose the locker room? Because he hasn't lost the locker room. Is he worried about ruffling feathers by giving young players veteran starting spots. I don't know. That's tough, Gavin. That's tough. What time do you have to get up? I mean, we want you to stay, but if it's gonna, here's what I would say: if it's gonna cost you, if you'll get less than 5 hours of sleep, don't stay up. But if you're gonna get like 5.5 or more, stay up. Slap yourself a few times, you know. Gotta get up at 7:30. What time is it where you're at? Because for me, it's midnight. Oh, you're driving, Sis Ray? I forgot you're a driver. James Johnson, stop asking. You ain't gonna get no phlegm, dog. You ain't getting phlegm. Ooh, it's 103 for you. You're in Virginia. Yeah, bro, you're cutting it close. This game will probably end at like within 30, I would think 30 minutes. Maybe 45 minutes at most. So if you get to sleep at 1, that's 2 your time. I think you're okay, dude. I honestly think you're okay. But it just depends. I need to get that Valley logo. Well, Spray Maze, I think Highsmith's legitimately still out from injury, but yeah, Coffee's not getting in. You know? Durant for 3, I need it. Thank you, Durant. Thank you, since Gillespie forgot how to shoot. My bad, Roy. Book. To Grayson for 3. No good. Şengünür with the board. So we had a dono from Baby Boy Roy. Said Gillespie turning into LA Fitness Gillespie. Very, very sadly true. Grayson comes away with the rebound. They throw it up to Gillespie. He goes out of bounds with it. Rockets ball. That's a mindless turnover, guys. That's a good question, Joker. Shepard for 3. No good. Rebound goes to Royce. And then over to Book. That's a tough question. I mean, I would save him. I'd like to think I would try to save anybody. I would go back and save AOC if AOC got shot. I swear, I would try to save Kamala if I could. I want people to stop dying. But I really mean that. I'm not just saying it to get elected, you know? Book it's a free throw. Book second free throw. Drops as well. Durant kicks down to Şengünür. Gooner Gets to the rim with ease, just bulldozes through Oso. Scores over him. Just dog walked him to the rim. We got to save lives of the innocent, Ball IQ. You know? Book shoots, no good, but a tip out from Grayson to Royce. A confident Royce with a shot. Said he kicks it to Book, which is fine. Book gets it to Goose. Goose back to Royce, wider than wide. Drills the three. That is great. Honestly, that's Spurs basketball. That's classic Spurs basketball. Şengünür. The fact that they called Oso for that makes me sick. I want to see if he did it. No. Şengün stepped on Oso's foot. That's not Oso's fault. It's insane. I mean, that's the most insane call I've ever seen. That is just wild. Şengün misses. Ball don't lie, you Turkish bitch. Okay? Can I just tell you guys, that pizza hit so hard. I feel so much better now. I might feel like crap later, but I feel so much. I was getting hungry, not gonna lie. Yeah, stuntman Şengün. It shouldn't be your health food, Justice. It shouldn't be your health food. All right, boys. We're almost through the home stretch. Let's take a look-ski real quick. Oh, I'm right on the edge. I need either need Oso to get that Ott treatment where Ott plays Oso the entire fourth quarter, or I need Mark Williams to just relax and not get a rebound. And then I need one more three from Durant because I know I'm not getting it from Gillespie.
Horsemen!
Anybody else got any picks going on today?
Horsemen!
I don't know why Horseman's going off like that. You guys ever see that episode of Family Guy where Brian gets canceled? Because I saw a clip of it. And the Kevin Hart joke he told was just wild. I know, Romero, I'm hanging on. I'm hoping I hit, but I don't think I'm gonna. Getting closer, though. You know? Ball IQ says, Şengün barrel rolls for no reason, gets the foul. The Euro players are just too good. Bro gets the ball and immediately thinks, do a barrel roll. No, Goyo, Jermaine. I know it's probably Goyo, but Goyo's a little funnier. I know, he really is. Like, he's really eyeballing me. I might have to switch him out here. Everybody say goodbye to Squid Sundo. Let's go back to the big Sundo Yahoo. Actually, I got half a mind to try to make a new cutout of him right now. A cutout you gonna like. Romero says, I wonder what Sundo's dreaming right now about. Probably dreaming about carbs. Probably dreaming about pancakes or something. Opa said the Hornets versus Celtics paid a bag today. What'd you do, man? You put something down on it? All right, guys. Fourth quarter's underway. Suns are up 3. Grayson off the screen and roll. Kicks it back to Oso. Back to Grayson. 9 seconds. Picking and rolling with Oso. Scoop layup. No good. Amen. Kicks it down to Şengün. Deep post-up territory. Backing down Oso. Gives him a elbow and a bump. Oso goes flying. Ref says, I've been paid to help the Rockets, so don't look at me. Jalen Green with the predictable 3 off the step back. No good. Suns lead still just 1. Jabari gets a screen here. Kicks it into the corner to your boy. Oh, my God. Oh, Aaron Holiday misses a 3, but they get an offensive rebound and a putback dunk. Jalen Green, you going to dance into a step-back 3 air ball again? Royce over to Goose Lesby. Back to Royce. Deep 3 for Royce. No good. Şengünningham Lincoln looking for a 3. Hands off to Holiday. Holiday to the rack. Green guarding. Green gets pumped into the air. Floater is good. Suns down 3. Gillespie with the ball. Over to Jalen. Gets ripped by Amen. Luckily, it's Suns ball. Royce to Gillespie. Gillespie to Oso. Oso to the rim. Blocked or just not enough on it. Şengün with the stop. You get to Jabari in transition for a 3. No good, but don't you worry. Another offensive rebound. Don't you worry. Another offensive rebound. Because you don't got Flem and you don't got good and you don't got done. So where would those rebounds come from? Lord. I mean, AZ, I am seeing what it is that you are upset about with Ott. It's like, how many times are we going to allow comebacks without changing what we do? And he flatly refuses not to play small ball. He knows no other way. He does not like any other idea. So, or maybe he just feels like he doesn't have 2 bigs that fit well next to each other, which is kind of understandable. I don't know that we have 2 bigs that fit well next to each other, but I would rather have Dunn at the 4, or I would rather have Fleming at the 4. You got to have one guy boxing out, one guy rebounding. Mark Williams can do the boxing out if need be. Someone's got to box out. It can't be no one, and it's too often no one. If you guys don't mind, I need to open my vent above my head. I gotta walk behind my green screen. I'll be right back. All right. All right. Thank you, Sundo Yahoo, for holding it down. Woo! Joker says, lineup of no scoring. Excellent idea. Joker may be young, but he's figured out sarcasm, folks. Dark Angel, what up? That's, he just, he's a Zionist. I don't know what to tell you, but we love him for it. Up 1,400 today, Opa. You got to teach me some things. Namely, everything. Michael says, this is 100% coaching. You are losing because of rebounding. I'm down with that explanation. You know? Because at some point he could put in someone who can rebound, but he won't. He won't. He doesn't value steals, blocks, rebounds, or fast break points. Those mean nothing to him. The only points that Ott thinks exist are threes. That's the only points that he cares about for some reason. It's kind of weird. I mean, even having said that, I think he's a fantastic coach in every other realm of coaching except for what some would argue is the most important, lineups. You know? Bookie bringing the ball up. Suns down 5. Okay, they did tie in the third quarter 27-27, but they are down 8-0 to start this quarter. Grey Goose walking to the rim, getting blocked. Walking to the rim, Euroing, small and white versus long and black. Who wins, long and black or small and white? You tell me in the chat. Clip says 29 second chance points. I believe it because they got to be up to 20 rebounds now. Grayson hits the free throw. Sounds like a personal problem there, Justice. Free throws go. Grayson gets them both. Think Gord. Ime might as well go ahead and shave that head. Obviously, he's not having any trouble with the ladies, but still, we'd appreciate it. Entire game, Obey. The entire freaking game, but no. Şengünür. Hezzy crossover. Spin move versus Mork. Hook shot versus Mork. Gets it. Book. Guarded by Amen. Picking and rolling with Mork. Gets to his spot, shoots the little short mid. It's beautiful. It's everything you ever dreamt of it being. How many does he have? Amend to Şengün. Hand off to Holiday. Holiday back to Gooner. Gooner. Gooning versus Mark. Fouled and Goon. And on the floor. No and Goon. And Goon. No and Goon. Is Goodwin hurt, says D. Thompson. I don't think so. He was playing hot to death earlier, and I didn't see him get hurt. Gooner. Gooning for 2. No good. Book with the board, and he and Tari Eason go down to the ground for a yump ball. Hate to tell you who I think's going to win this yump ball, but I'm going to hold out hope for my boy. That is impressive by Tari to keep his hands on the ball only. Oh, Book jumped a little too early. Rockets get the jump ball. They kick it into the corner. Good defense from Dylan. And by good defense, I mean he fouls on a 3 because he was too close to him. Did they open up the Hormuz? Is that what we're dealing with? Jabari hits the free throw, unfortunately. Jabari. Free throw's good. Malo said, Monty, come back. I don't think you want him. You know? Jabari. Final free throw. Rattles home. Mark Williams doesn't think he should inbound the ball for Book. Running up the court, Book's like, bruh, somebody's got to inbound it for me. Pick and roll, Mark and Book. Book cut off, kicks it to Green with a nice reverse. And the putback dunk for Mark. There blows my picks there technically, but all I got to do is get one more three from Durant, and I'm safe. I will make like $1 or something. Şengünür drops it off to Eason. Quick bucket. Crazy. Ortho, they have only unrealistic expectations either way. Okay? People in here talking about we're going to sweep the Spurs. The sooner you realize that this group of people does not have a grasp on reality, the better. All right? And I say that with love. Book, pick and roll with Mort, kicks it to Mark, bad pass, high. Out of bounds. Man. They just said a 16-6 spurt. All right? Şengün cooks Mark. He's cheering. He's roaring. He's excited. You know? Man. That's an offensive foul if I've ever seen one. He just pushed Mark Williams' lower body as hard as he could and slid him out of the way. Why wouldn't they call that? I just don't get it, man. I really don't. Don't make no type of sense. Malo says we should have kept Kevin Young. I don't know, man. We don't have any proof that he would have been any different, you know? Not saying it would have been wrong. I'm just saying it would have been undetermined. Could have been better. Could have been worse. Haunty Kiwi said that's 63 points in 3 quarters. It's pretty insane. Pretty insane, man. 18-6 to start the 4. I feel like that's happened to us too many times. I mean, obviously it's happened to us too many times, but I feel like it's happened lately kind of a lot. No. Goodwin +9, Royce Grayson, and Gillespie -21, says Eddie Ford. Pretty crazy. Not what you expect, but, you know. AZ Cards is tired of this coach. He needs fired immediately. Dude, I promise you, he is not getting fired. He is not. You know. Shark. I mean, I wanted Chris Paul to come to this team, even if it was just in a never really plays off the bench capacity, because I appreciate what he does as an on-court coach. I appreciate what he obviously did for Monty. He made Monty look so good that Monty got a crazy payday by the Pistons, and they had to get rid of him in 1 year. He was so bad. That's what Chris Paul can do for a coach. So, we didn't want that, though. We were too good for him. Okay. All right, I see. I was yelled at, by the way, by a lot of people for saying that we need Chris Paul back, but okay. There was no room for nuance about his on-court coaching. It was clear that I wanted him to play over Gillespie, you know? All right, Grayson bringing the ball up, guys. Last chances here. Got 7.5 minutes, down 9, though. Kicks to Book. Screen from Oso. Back to Grayson. Back to Oso. Good job, Oso, getting your own rebound. But he gets ripped by Tari. Alley-oop to Amen. And it's an 11-point lead. Does anyone think the Suns are coming back? I suppose it's possible. They're going to have to go on a run like they had early in the game. Book to the rack, cut off a double team, kicks it to Goodwin. Finally back in the game, kicks it to Dillon. Dillon going to be the hero. Gets a screen from Book. Book versus Eason, drives, tries to shoot, but loses it on the way up. And Grayson gets a nice little steal with the help of Goodwin. I'd say it's probably Goodwin. Book, nice pass to Dillon. Basically an air ball. Grayson saves it to Goody. Back to Grayson. Back to Goodwin. Goodwin to the rack, and he scores. Love it. Needed it. Şengün. Got Brooks all over him, backing him down. Out to Jabari, no good. Don't you worry. Another offensive rebound on the way for the Rockets. A missed three. Book gets the rebound. I'm going to be completely honest. I don't think necessarily the Suns are going to come back and win this game, but they do not deserve to win this game. So even if they win it, I don't think it's a deserved win. I think God will have had to have intervened for the Suns to get this win because they don't rebound for shit. They haven't boxed out. I haven't seen one good box out all game. Aaron Holiday driving right past. Get Grayson out of the game. Dude, you gotta be willing to try your defensive players, brother. You have to try. Book to the rack. Drops it off to Oso, who scores. That's an and one. The refs don't call it. Okay? 94-103. Suns down 9. Amen. Woo! That's athleticism. Okay, that's athleticism. I don't know what Jalen Green has. Jalen Green has like half athleticism. Like he can get up in the air, but he can't finish. Amen can finish. What a dunk. He might have got a foul call there if he was lucky. I don't know why. Oso gave him a little touch. Touched him up a little bit. No, Bragsy. Stop asking for our long, bouncy, athletic players to play. Stop asking. Okay? There's no place in this NBA for strong, athletic, lockdown defenders that can shoot the three. That's not what basketball is. Clearly, you don't know ball. Amen to the rack, ripped a little bit, kicks it into the corner to a wide open Jabari, who hits the three. Book, crossover. Book to the rack. Bumped. Fouled. Tate gets called for the foul. Andrew Tate. Spray Mace, I told you guys. Look, two things can be true. at the same time. Because, yes, Rockets did give us their scraps. I told you guys in the offseason, the Rockets didn't trade us anyone that they didn't already want to get rid of. However, Dylan Brooks, when it's just Brooks, Book, and the rest of the team, they play really good together. And Jalen Green and Book, when there's no Brooks, them and the team play really good together. I honestly believe that Green, Brooks, and Book can't make it work together. It's not. Well, maybe they could if they had some rebounding, right? I don't know. I ain't seen it with rebounding. Durant for 3. Thank you, baby. I needed that for me picks. Tell me his toe wasn't on the line. Maybe they do, maybe they don't, Gooden. You know? Down 15, boys. And I actually didn't even jinx this game. Can you believe it? Appreciate you, Tori. Tori, you want to take a look at me picks? Check this out. Because I think I'm safe, baby. This is why you pick to only have to get 3 out of 4 right, folks. Okay? I don't know how much I got, but it ain't going to be 0 and it ain't going to be an L. So, it is what it is. I got one, Tori. I got one today. And by one, I mean probably $1. I'll take it. Yeah, I had some professional make the graphic for me. $30-12, guys. How you feeling? How you living knowing your team's basically dead in the water right now? Green bringing the ball up. Sundo's point guard. Book to the rack. Stops, pumps, kicks it to Goody in the corner. No good. And a rebound by the more athletic Amen Thompson. You know? No big deal, no big deal. I'm not tripping. No big deal. Amen. Oh, God. Goodwin got tossed to the ground. Thank you, referee. Thank you. We'll take it. Brooks, handoff to Jalen Green. Suns, guys, are about to make a 14-point comeback. Wait, 15 points? Yeah. Just you wait. 3.5 minutes. Hashtag right where we want them. You know? Pre-rush, what's up, brother? Says, why aren't our lengthy young guys not playing? Well, you must have not been here. I was trying to explain to everybody that lengthy lockdown defenders that can hit the 3, they're not as valuable as old three-point shooting players that can't play defense. I know that's confusing. I apologize. So one more time. You're better off, apparently, according to Coach Ott, playing old, stiff-legged, can't move laterally veterans who are also cold from 3. They're more viable in today's NBA, believe it or not, if you would, than young, bouncy, chase-down block artist, lockdown interceptors who can start fast breaks and steal points away from the other team. Don't want that. Don't need that. try to act like you know ball is all I'm trying to say. Giggity, giggity, giggity. We were up by 25, and now we are folding. Green's got Tate on him to the rack and one. Tari Eason guarding him. Sorry. Yeah, spray. Royce is a cone. Grayson doesn't even look healthy. He's a cone right now. He's not hitting right now. There's no point. There's no point. Green's first free throw. Guys, I mean, I hate to tell you this, but only down 13. Second free throw, actually. Down 12. Aaron Holiday with the ball. Suns are going to come back. You guys just hang in right there, okay? Just don't go anywhere. Holiday to Thompson. Guarded by Goody. Pick and roll here with Şengün. Goes the opposite way of the screen. Drops it off to Şengün. A steal from Mark. But don't you worry, Jalen's not paying attention. Three ball. He missed, but it's an offensive rebound once again. That's got to be the, 25th offensive rebound for the Rockets? Unreal. Vision says, y'all think we can seduce Milwaukee and give them Jalen for Giannis? LOL. LOL is right. It definitely wouldn't be for Jalen. I mean, they're going to have a bidding war, and I can't imagine we have anything they want outside of Booker, which they don't want to give up, and he don't want to go, you know. Yeah, Corpsey, I think I'm rooting for... I don't know who I'm going to root for in the playoffs once we get ousted. Probably... I don't know, man. It's tough. Got reasons to hate everybody. If the Blazers get past us, I'll root for them. They're challenging a call here. So he's won 53 challenges, lost 24. That's pretty good. That's something that Bud couldn't do. You know? Green with the ball. Green, snatch back. Wanted his signature snatch back three. Thinks he's James Harden. Book pulls up a three, and it's no good. That would have put us within 10 with 2 minutes, but no, sir. Can't get it. Amen got Dylan guarding him. At this point, I'm ready to take Book out of the game. I don't want a Lucas situation. Amen. Euro, midi, floater, no good. Oh my God, we accidentally got a rebound though. Book throws it ahead to Mark. Mark scores exactly how we started the game and went up by 40 points because we were feeding Mark on fast breaks, and then that stopped. Believe you me, that stopped. Holiday kicks it to Durant. It's got Dylan guarding him. Pick and roll. Kicks to Amen. Amen loses it. Kicks it out. Jabari going to pull up the little Tooski-wooski and hits. That was pretty. Book. Half spin here. Tween dribble. Gets to the rim. And lefty lay is good. Touch the ball. Don't do that. It's going to be a delay of the game. Warning. Amen throws it ahead to Jabari. Jabari over to Holiday. Green guarding him. Here comes a double. Kicks it to Durant. Durant finds Thompson, who hangs and finishes with unlimited hang time. Suns down 12. With a minute to go. You win even more, Opa? Yeah, White-Tiff, like, I'm not happy with Ott's lineups, but I don't want him fired. I think no matter how you were able to get yourself 43 wins so far, and I think we'll probably end up with like 45 wins if we're lucky. 45 wins, man. Oh, delicious. Nobody thought we were getting 45 wins. That's 15 wins over what Vegas thought we were getting. 15 over. You know? So he has obvious skills coaching. He just has some things that I pray he fixes, man. He has to look in the mirror, and I don't know if that's ever going to happen. So yeah, maybe at some point we just end up getting rid of him because he never learns the lesson. But you got to give him a chance to get better. Coaches get better. Players get better. Baristas get better. You know? Ooh, Brea in the game and Bouye. Bouye to the rack. Bouye stops and gets blocked. No big deal. No big deal. That looked like a travel. We won't talk about it. Amen. Fleming gets to play. No Dunn, though. Dunn, you'll stay on the bench. You'll stay on the bench. Amen, behind the back, hop step, actually pro hop, steps through and past Malawach and scores. Yeah, Dragod should be able to beat the Mavs tomorrow, but who knows, man? Who knows? I mean, just because we played good against the Rockets, I mean, against teams that are throwing, we still play poorly. We play. Oh, Dunn is in the game. We just play however you're going to play. You're good? Okay, we're pretty good. You'll still beat us, but we're pretty good. Oh, you're a bad team? We're shit too, dog. We're dog. We're tote shit. We can't wait to play like shit like you. All right, guys. 43 and 36 are your Phoenix Suns. Durant comes back to Phoenix, gets the last laugh on you, the Suns fan, and your Suns. We are 2 games ahead of the Clippers for the 7th seed, so we are probably going to need to go ahead and get another win to stave off losing our position. Azul says Grayson should have sat more this game. Don't know why we didn't play Rasheer. I'm always with you on we should be playing Rasheer, but I am totally with you on why was great. And I'm never on the Grayson shouldn't be playing bandwagon. But this was ridiculous, man. Grayson didn't have it tonight on either side of the ball. Didn't have it dribbling, didn't have it finishing, didn't have it shooting, didn't have his floater. Royce, you're saying here, musician, thank you for the stat, says Royce 3 points in 17 minutes. I watched that 3, and it felt fugazi as hell. He hit one, like, I just don't know what Ott is seeing in practice to dictate lineups like this. It feels wrong. He's not a perfect coach. He's a rookie coach, first of all, but he's not perfect. No coach is perfect. Question is what he's bad at going to not allow us to get anywhere in the future? Like, is his lineups Will he ever get better at his lineups, I guess is what I'm asking. Is it possible for Ott to look inward at some point and say, maybe I need to play bigger lineups? Is that ever going to happen? I would think it's possible. I'm not saying it's likely, but I think it's possible. But having said that, I can't believe Brooks got cooked like that. Having said that, he's not picking up on it this year at all. And I know he hears it from the fans at least. Like, all we talk about is how we want bigger lineups. And he just keeps jamming short lineups down our throat. Like, he's going to jam that square peg into a round hole whether you like it or not. You might bleed a little bit, but he's going to jam that thing in there. Euphoria says we were much better without Green. So I'm looking for who else had just said that as well. Couple of y'all saying that we were better without Green. Listen. Yes. Yes. I like to think that we're better off when we have either just Green and Book or Book and Brooks. Brooks and Book, but no Green or no Brooks. The three of them being so... In order to get what we were getting out of Dylan Brooks early and halfway through the season, he needs more shots. Doesn't he? He's not going to get those shots with Jalen Green doing his best James Harden impression every time he touches the ball. Sometimes he's hot. Sometimes he's hot like James Harden. But we already have that. We already have a steady source of scoring. It's called everyone, really. We don't need that. And if you let me choose, I'm picking Brooks because Brooks gives you defense. He gives you culture. Anybody disagree? If you had to get rid of one, would you get rid of Dylan or would you get rid of Jalen? I think this is where me and Code don't agree. Gmon said Ott is not coaching and he is getting exposed for it. Royce, Colin, and Oso do not need to see the court anymore. I'm not with you on the Oso thing. I really like Oso. I don't think he needs to play as much as he does. I'd like more Mark Williams, but Oso has won me over for the most part this season. Compared to where we were at, I was with all you guys. I was hating Oso's guts. I thought he had completely regressed back into the dirt. But I'm done with Royce. He's old, dude. Do you guys remember when Chris Paul turned 37? He dropped a dynamic game that game, I believe, and then the next day he was washed forever. You remember that? It's like he rode that bitch all the way up to the cliff, had some birthday cake, blew out the candles, and died. Remember that? I feel like Royce has had that death. I feel like Royce is dead. His legs are dead. And as a shooter, you need a little bit of legs. What happened to Chris Paul's jumper? It died. He could hit sometimes. He couldn't get hot like he used to. He used to be unstoppable. So Royce, get him off the freaking court, man. Just get him off the court. Coach won't do it. Coach won't do it. Coach don't see it that way. Who else do we got here? Grayson temporarily play him less, please. I want to play him 10 minutes less a game minimum. And once he shows that he's got his shooting streak back, then readjust his minutes appropriately. Is that fair? I'm trying to be honest. That's what I would do. 10 to 15 minutes less a game until he shows you he's hot. Then you can start adjusting the sliders on his minutes. Devin Amory, a $2 donut, said, what do you think is going to happen against the Clips? Well, I need to watch the Clips. I'm planning on watching some Clips games. So maybe I'll stream the next Clippers game on my Von Sanity channel. What do you guys think? We should probably start scouting the Clippers. See what they look like. But yeah, they might walk us down, baby mama. They might just dog walk us because we don't rebound. We don't box out. Cool Kick says we need Man and Fleming. What the F? Coach sucks. You ain't getting them. They're too young. Too young. You can't play rookies. Who cares if they're the only defenders you have and the only rebounders you have? Can't play them. They're too young. Too young. They can't buy alcohol. Got to be able to buy alcohol to play in the NBA, guys. You guys know how it is. You know? Have you ever seen a rookie play good? Ugh. It doesn't happen. It's never happened. You know? And it's not going to happen for us. So stop asking. Bragsy says out rebounded by 21. Hey, coach wanted to go smaller. Coach wanted to go small. You guys are acting like small ball doesn't work in the NBA. Mala says Ott needs a veteran head coach. He isn't ready. I think he needs a veteran point guard like Chris Paul to scream at him, to scream bloody murder at him when he doesn't do what he's supposed to do. Nah, couldn't do that though. Need a Michigan State guy at the helm. Got to be Michigan State, guys, okay? You see that thing about how Tom Izzo seriously thought about the Suns' job? Why do you think that was? Do you think that his Michigan State job had anything to do with that? No? Yes? No? It did, okay? Everyone who's ever had a ham sandwich in the quad at Michigan State was offered that job. We got lucky we got Jordan Ott because he's pretty good at some things. He just doesn't know how to orchestrate rebounds and defense. Defense, kind of. We used to play great defense. I don't know, Buzzy. I just can't imagine we're going to... Do you want to give up Devin Booker for him? If you want to give up Devin Booker, they might talk to you about Giannis. Depends on how much leverage they have, and I don't even know how much leverage they're going to have in the deal. Haunted Kiwi said he's taking the Mavs 15.5. Minus 15.5? Yeah, do it. I don't know. Let me think about it. Sometimes you get tricked by Vegas. Sometimes they do that as a bait job. Hey, good game. Look out, Vic. We're like... Vic, we're like, what's his face? You're Dom Toretto, and we're like, we almost had you, and then you let us know we never had our car. This is the exact game tonight. I'm not saying Fleming is Cooper. I'm just saying... We've got young legs with long arms attached to them that can jump out of the gym, love playing hard defense, are naturally gifted defenders, and they can also shoot the three ball pretty damn well. And they are not allowed to play. I agree, Austin. Yeah. It's pretty wild. I didn't see this season ending this way where, I mean, I think we're doing okay. We're 8 games above 500. Personally, I'm very much satisfied with being 8 games above 500 after last season, in a year where we were not supposed to sniff 40 wins. A lot of people thought 35 wins was completely just hopium for us. So 43 with a chance to get 45 or so, I like it. But next year, the pressure is going to be so much more, because this was like a free year. This was like no pressure whatsoever. There's going to be pressure next year. There's going to be pressure to go from 45 wins to 50. There's going to be pressure to go from the 7th seed up to the 6th at minimum. So, is he going to learn his lesson about small ball? I don't think he is. The scariest quote I've ever heard a coach say was when they asked him why he didn't play Jalen Green in the whole 4th quarter and the 3rd quarter from 5 minutes left. They said, "Why'd you sit Jalen Green the whole rest of the game?" And he said, "I wanted to go smaller. I wanted to go small." That to me is like, that's like you have a chance to bang Angela White and they're like, "Well, why didn't you bang her?" And you're like, I wanted a thick snow bunny. I needed a thicker snow bunny. I was looking for thick snow bunny, and all they offered me was Angela White. And I'm like, I need it thicker and more snow bunny-ish. Do you see what I'm saying? That's an insane thing to say. I don't like thinking that my coach might be insane. Jalen Green, correct me if I'm wrong, is no taller than 6'4". How the fook do you need someone's... Why is someone smaller than him the answer? How... We're 8 games above 500, folks. All right. So I'm a chill guy. I'm a cool guy with a cool car. With a cool hat. It's okay, I know you noticed. But I don't have a coach that understands how to put winning lineups out there. That I don't have. And I am sorry. Okay? I mean, we got to move on and talk about something outside of Ott's lineups, because I'm basically in agreement with all of you guys. So what else y'all want to talk about? Mona says we are living the Game 7 Mavs. Like well, I don't think it was quite that bad. That was something way worse. We were supposed to be good. We were supposed to be title contenders. You know? Playing Goodwin against a man is just plain stupid, says Obey. I mean, he's a good defender, and a men can't shoot. So in theory, it should work. But yeah, he's probably still a little bit too big, and a men's able to just Euro bully right through him. You know, that's a Fleming job. It's a Fleming or a Dunn job or Brooks, but Brooks is busy with Durant. He's busy getting cooked by Durant. You know? Derek Camacho says, take that shirt off. Hey, it's a Sun shirt. I can't help that I like Kevin Durant. You know? I can't help that our team decided to be the ones to break up with him and try to trade him behind his back. You know? Will Glover said Kawhi is charging right now. Great. Is he not playing tonight, getting ready for the play-in? Great. Just what we want. Roy agrees. He says Gabe Dunn being out didn't make sense. Dunn, like, does anyone feel like Dunn's going to get in before Fleming? Because I don't think that's going to be the case. I think if anyone gets in first, it's going to be Fleming. I don't think that Ott hates Dunn. Like, I don't think that he like dislikes him as a person or a player. I think he just has no trust in Dunn whatsoever, which I think is absurd. I think Dunn deserves some trust. Fleming, he has some trust in him, but a lot of people, like I said, believe that Ott's hands are tied and that the front office is telling him you're not allowed to don't play the guards. Or sorry, don't play the young guys. Don't play them. And I just can't understand why that would be the case. Like, people that say that, I feel like they are still a little bit traumatized. Like, I could be wrong, but I feel like they're a little bit traumatized from when we used to have Robert Sarver, because Robert Sarver was that type of a cheap-ass owner who, drives a BMW but doesn't have insurance on it or doesn't have his tags taken care of because he doesn't have enough money for it. Like, he's just the poorest version of a billionaire. And so somebody like him was always cutting corners. Amari asks for $100 million. He goes, I'll give you 97. Like, that type of owner is worried about, hey, I'm paying Royce, I'm paying Grayson, I want them on the court. Like, I think Ishbia comes off as the type of coach owner that just wants to win at any cost. So I just can't imagine that ownership is telling Ott that he's not allowed to play players that could help. I think this is Ott. I think it's Ott's choice. Austin said, Gabe, I'm not going to lie, Colin have 0 points too many times. It's scaring me. Well, he's been figured out. So this year, okay, let me explain this like football. You ever notice how rookie quarterbacks that don't have tape on them yet shine as a rookie? Because there's very little tape for teams to prepare for him. So they don't know what he's going to do in the offense. They've only seen you in college. They haven't seen you against pro defenses. Now, you have some success, but of course you're limited. You're a rookie. There are things you do well and things you don't. After there's a year of tape on a rookie NFL quarterback, what happens? He comes out and they call it that sophomore slump. What the sophomore slump is everyone now knows what you are and how you play, so they have adjusted to you, and they are more likely and able to stop you. So now it isn't going to be incumbent on you to adjust and build on your game and make it so that when they stop A, you now have B. And if they know you have A and B, you have to be able to go to C. Gillespie had no tape on him for the most part and no respect. People see this little white dude in some reverse Grinch Kobe's and they think, I don't got to worry about him. I see Brooks doing ridiculous fadeaways. I want to stop his bitch ass. I see Jalen Green thinking he's James Harden. I'm busy. Go ahead and shoot, little white. Little white shoots, proves them wrong long enough to break the Suns' record for most threes in a season. And then the other teams, when they pass out that scouting report, now Colin Gillespie's on the scouting report. And it says 12 white reverse Grinch Kobe's. Do not leave this little bitch alone from the 3-point line. Again, do not leave him alone. He will burn you. P.S. He also likes little turnaround fadeaways from the mid-range. P.P.S. Not joking. He can hit him. It did not say that in the beginning of the year. No one guarded him, and now he's going to have to adjust and learn how to play through people actually respecting him. Yeah, maybe it helps us, Glover. Maybe we don't have to pay him quite so much as it looked like we were going to have to. PPPS. White. If you didn't get that the first 8 times. Malo says Jordan Ott regressing every game is so weird. That's a painful statement because there's truth in it. You know? Maybe he does need to tan himself a little bit so they can't recognize him as well. Remember when Grayson came in and he was ripped in orange? That was weird. Musician for Life says, I hope Ott is trolling the league because it's ridiculous how we lost a 20-point game so easily. It was too early to go up like that, dude. Even if we had gone down 20-0, I would have told y'all we will come back in Fugazi. We might not win, but we will come back and tie or take the lead. 20-point leads in the first quarter don't mean anything. For whatever reason. It's weird psychology, but they don't matter. Unless a real man's team has you down 20, they're not going to let you come back and win. Carlos says, Ott is not ... control of his team. Nervous energy from him. I kind of see a little bit of nervous energy too. I wonder what that's about. Do you think we're going to lose, says Derek, to the Clippers tournament, and they play the Warriors and Blazers beat them, play Oklahoma City Thunder? What about the playoffs? I think... I truly don't know, man. I hope and pray we can just win 1 out of 2 play-in games. Just sneak into the playoffs. I think, experience for Colin Gillespie in the playoffs, and just for our new core to gel a little bit, to get to do that, to get to like practice the playoffs, win or lose, whatever. You learn a lot about your team in the playoffs because it's real basketball. You try to stop the other team every possession, they try to stop you. There's none of this. There's like so you got the All-Star game and then the playoffs. Regular season basketball, I wouldn't say it's in the middle, but it's kind of in the middle of the intensity. Playoff intensity, as you know, is just a whole different breed. So I want to see what this team looks like under those conditions. And if they fold, we'll know who to blame and we'll know who to get rid of. Hopefully. And I mean, by we, I mean the front office. I know, Mono. It's rough. It is rough stuff. Austin said, no, I'd rather lose and play against OKC. I don't know, bro. So I'd rather lose if it meant that it meant something for drafting, but it doesn't mean anything for drafting, bro. So we might as well go. We might as well get our cheeks clapped by OKC and just hang our heads high knowing we made the playoffs when nobody thought we could. That's a good stepping point for next season. We made the playoffs when no one thought we could. We have to move forward and get better. Anything better than that is going to be great, man, considering we were supposed to be a dead franchise. I don't mean to pick on the Blazers, but I think about the Blazers sometimes with this. Mainly because when we started this channel, that's when I met Tori and them from Blazers Uprise, and that was their last season in the playoffs. They haven't been in the playoffs since 2020. It was a hell of a series. It was fun to watch, right? So that could be us. I mean, that's what we were supposed to be. We were supposed to be turned into that team. We're supposed to be going on year 2 with no playoffs, with no end in sight, because we spent all of our money on Kevin Durant, and we traded away all of our assets from Kevin Durant. And so we're supposed to be dead. Might have been 21, Wolf, but it was that year. So it was the 2021 season. I don't want to lose to anyone, Kiwi, but, you know, I technically do want to hit the playoffs. I agree, Kiwi. Williams did not lose this game for us. Williams tried. It was a good effort for him. That's what we traded him for. That's what we gave up a first and a pick swap for. We don't get that enough from him, though, unfortunately. And I feel like it's because we don't pass to him. Toasty said, was all doom and gloom at the start of this season. It was. But Sundo was right. You know, Alex, Sundo would have loved that Angela White reference. Anyways, folks, we got another game tomorrow. We're still in algorithm jail, so we truly appreciate you guys being here for us, because if you ain't here, no one is. Losing banger, I forgot. See? Gives me something to look forward to. Make sure you guys are here tomorrow. Thank you for helping us with the like button. We hit 100 likes. It's been a minute. See you guys tomorrow night. And we get to do this L thing again, right? Please no?
You have had your last match with the world's heavyweight wrestling champion. You understand that? Sit down, grasp it. And for all you hundreds of thousands of people, you're not riding in limousines, you're not flying in jet airplanes, because you're not Ric Flair. Woo! You're not riding in limousines, you're not flying in jet airplanes, because you're not Ric Flair. It's over. I am Missy a chip stealing, wheeling, dealing, limousine riding, woo! Jet flying, woo! Son of a gun. They call, woo! The nature boy. You can't style, you can't profile. Let's put it on the line with he's the man that everybody picked to dethrone Ric Flair from his World Heavyweight Wrestling Championship. But Luger, woo, you're not riding in limousines, you're not flying in jet airplanes, because you're not Ric Flair. Woo, you're not riding in limousines, you're not flying in jet airplanes.